Health benefits of being a vegetarian. Daily more people are identifying as vegetarians across the world. It is no longer a new thing when a friend or family member tells us they have embraced a vegetarian diet and wouldn't be eating meat anymore. You find out that they no longer want to eat out of the barbecue that is usually prepared during social gatherings. Or when you take them out to eat at a restaurant, they are very selective in their choice of food. And you might wonder what is in this vegetarian thing. Though there are several reasons people become vegetarians, the notable one is because of health reasons. Other reasons are religious beliefs and concern for animal rights. Across the world, people desire to live a healthy life. It is because of this desire that more and more people are embarking on a vegetarian diet. At this point you might be forced to ask, does a vegetarian diet guarantee a healthy life? The answer is yes, it does. Who is a vegetarian? A vegetarian is any person who refrains from consuming any kind of meat, i.e. beef, veal, mutton, chevron, pork, poultry, seafood, and the flesh of any animal. However, the person can consume animal products like eggs and milk, dairy. We should note that being a vegetarian differs from being a vegan. A vegan is a person that doesn't eat meat but also refrains from eating animal products. The next question to be asked is, what then makes a vegetarian diet? Simply defined, a vegetarian diet is a holistic diet that is composed of low levels of animal protein, cholesterol, and saturated fats. It contains high levels of carbohydrates, fiber, magnesium, vitamin C and E. A vegetarian makes up for the reduced intake of animal protein by consuming more plant protein. Since that's settled, let's move forward. At this stage, the burning question in your mind would be, what do I stand to gain by ditching my normal diet for a vegetarian diet? The truth is that you haven't asked an unusual question. You ought to know how changing to a vegetarian lifestyle will profit you. How it will benefit your health, as this video title claims. Here's how. 5 health benefits of being a vegetarian. 1. Increased life expectancy. The most important health benefit that a vegetarian diet boasts of is that it boosts the duration of your lifespan. What else could be more important? Studies show that adhering to a vegetarian diet is one factor that increases your chances of living longer on Earth. Do you disagree with this part? You shouldn't. If it doesn't play any role in increasing life expectancy, why then do doctors and health bodies advise people to eat more vegetables to reduce the chemical buildup in the body? The result of this is that you live a healthier life. And you don't need to be a mathematics genius to know that more healthy years equal a longer lifespan. 2. Reduced cholesterol levels. Adopting a vegetarian lifestyle means you have taken a strategic and bold step to save yourself, actually your body, from high cholesterol and its harmful effects. Not that cholesterol doesn't have its benefits. Far from it. The body needs cholesterol, which can be found in animal protein, to build up healthy cells. But the bad news is that when cholesterol is at increasingly high levels in the body, it increases the chances of the body becoming susceptible to cardiovascular diseases or heart diseases. Now, here is the good news. Vegetarian foods are cholesterol-free. Why the surprised look? Doesn't it sound like good news? You are probably thinking, but I need cholesterol to grow healthy cells. No need to worry, because your body can make all the cholesterol it requires for its activities from vegetarian foods. You can now see it is a win-win situation for you. 3. Reduced risk of diabetes. This is another part we need to thank ever-gracious Mr. Vegetarian and give him credit for his good works. Just kidding. On a more serious note, if you are a diabetes patient or you know a loved one or friend that is diabetic, then it is advised you or them adopt a vegetarian diet. Why should I do that? Or why should they do that? You might ask. The answer to that question would be, to help maintain your blood sugars. Yes, you heard right. The same blood sugars are the reason you are being called a diabetic. It is a normal occurrence for diabetics to experience increased levels of blood sugars. A good number of times this happens right after you have satisfied your hunger with a good meal. But if you were to embrace a vegetarian diet, this will not be the case. Because vegetarian foods are much easier to absorb into the body system. Thus this makes the digestion process easier. Also, these foods contain less fatty acids. You have probably heard that fatty acids are normally converted to glycogen, which is another form of sugar. And it's a best guess you would want to keep your sugar level at the recommended level. Wouldn't you? 4. Increased metabolic activities. Before we move further in this benefit point, it's best we define the word metabolism to give you a picture of what is being said. Metabolism refers to the total series of chemical activities that occur in the body cells. These activities are broadly divided into 2 parts: anabolism, building up activities, and catabolism, breaking down activities. Imagine your body's metabolic activities aren't going about as it should. Just imagine. Keep that thought at the back of your mind and read on. You have probably heard about how vegetarian foods aid digestion in the previous point, but sorry to disappoint you, we have to mention it again. The reason for the easy digestion is that vegetarian food are rich in fiber. there is a close relationship between proper digestion and metabolism because it helps to keep it in an optimum state. When you consume more vegetarian foods, your body is programmed to burn more calories while at rest. Inadvertently, this saves you from gaining excess weight. 5. It's economical. Who said that being a vegetarian is an expensive lifestyle? Some people have believed this myth, and it has stopped them from living a healthier life. Contrary to some opinions, eating vegetarian foods can be relatively cheap compared to a non-vegetarian diet. You save more money when you decide to ditch meat consumption and replace it with foods rich in plant protein like nuts, beans, lentils, etc. You have probably not heard this before, but vegetarian foods take less time to prepare or cook. In conclusion, becoming a vegetarian means that you have chosen to consume a high proportion of fresh foods that are rich in plant protein, fiber that improves your health, increases your lifespan, and makes you a happier individual. Thank you for watching.